Hey, welcome. I'm Hamid, game dev slash programmer, and thanks for clicking on the video where I get to show you how to deal with slopes in Godot. Alright, so to start off, I've got here part 1 of Godot's own FPS tutorial series. So this is part 1. It's pretty basic, just has some cues we're going to remove, and a player controller, and a room. So, first step is I want to move the camera out so we can kind of see more of what's happening. And I also want to change the color of the environment to be something darker so that we can actually see what's happening. Let's just do that real quick. Easy, done. And I also want to make a quick slope for us to test. So we'll just use this 45-degree angle, move it down, done. Now let's have a look what this does. It'll bounce us around a bit. All I'm doing is pushing A to strafe left, and it's sliding me down, bouncing me up and down. That's not great. What we actually really want is just for it to move and stay at the relative distance to the floor without really bouncing us and making us move strangely. So to do that, all we need to do is go to the player scene, and they've already got a box, which is almost correct because the idea is to give a larger footprint. But what we actually want is a ray shape, and to rotate that down. What this does is it doesn't take into consideration normals. All it does is keeps us that same relative distance to the floor. We also want to make sure the floor isn't colliding with our body, because otherwise that floor ray shape won't really do anything. Now if we try this out again, you can see it's hitting that single point, and we also go, if we go on a slope, it's still hitting that single point, and it's not bouncing us around at all. I can strafe left, it's not going to bounce me up and down. I can jump, that's not going to slide me up and down, and that's it. That's all you need to do. No code, no other fancy setup. It just needs to have a ray shape facing down so that it works for that. If you happen to put this too high, for example, if it goes above the body, this can cause issues in games like Fortnite, those kind of, where if you've ever got a slope that ends in a roof. Now what happens here is, see how it's pointing, it's kind of peeking up at the top. If we go over here, it'll hit the floor and push us straight up. And then it'll put us relative distance again of that ray shape. So to fix this up, you just want to make sure that your ray shape for your foot isn't above your body and is relatively short. You can also duplicate these if you want to make more of a footprint. That's easy, kind of just drag it out, duplicate, and then just kind of push it forward as well if you like. Just keep in mind that this does increase the angle of which it will not, it'll let you kind of go up walls. To fix that, you can just reduce this down, lower this a bit. And yeah, it's not as precise, but there's no coding required at all, and slopes are fixed. Now, that's it. No sliding, no code. It just works because it's not really caring about how sloped the bottom is. All it's doing is keeping you at the same relative distance away. That's it. Here's just a quick example of a slope. I'm able to kind of walk up it without any issues, jump around, and I'm not being bounced around at all. Here's a bit of a demo level that I've been working on. As you can see, it kind of has a slope right at the beginning to get you upstairs. And they just work. Jumping on them doesn't bounce you around. You can sit on them and they won't slide you. And that's it. That's the end of the video. Follow me, like, subscribe, and all that. And I'll catch you next time. Bye.